Hello everybody, Tohami Pro here. Welcome to my beginner's tips videos for Rust. My first tip if you're a beginner to Rust is to build your house off the grid and away from the roads, because that way you'll avoid getting robbed by players. However, make sure that you can find your way on and off of the roads, because that's a good landmark for your friends to find you if you want to play as a team with them. And also it's just a good way to find yourself on the map. My second tip if you're a beginner to Rust is if you are running and you basically fall off a cliff and you break your leg, instead of waiting for your leg to heal, basically just disconnect and reconnect. It's not really cheating, but it'll probably get fixed pretty soon. So if you're watching this later, I'm sorry. My third tip if you're a beginner to Rust is to basically be friendly to players when you see them. However, be cautious and do not be afraid to kill them if you need to or feel in any way threatened. Most players in Rust won't just shoot you on sight. Well, then again, when people get guns, they kinda act more hostile for obvious reasons, considering that they could kill you very easily. But just be friendly. Don't like walk up and be like, hey, fuck you, and then shoot him in the face. Just be friendly with him. Weirdly enough, they sometimes give you free stuff, but I wouldn't rely on that though. But even though you should be friendly, you should be ready to kill them if they somehow threaten you, or if they have something that you really need. So, and be careful of other players too. Okay, so my fourth tip is to, when you are in a team or interacting with players, try to press V in talking to the microphone. Some people might be uncomfortable with that, but it's much better than using the typing, because when you use the typing, everyone on the server can see what you're talking about, and it isn't always good for that to happen, because say you're like talking with your friend and you're saying you're gonna mug some guy. Well, that guy can tell you're gonna mug him or something. So just either use Skype or press V if you're talking to other players. Like at night when you're outside, you really don't want to have a campfire or a torch like outside, because everyone can see you, and that's basically a beacon for all the bandits on the server, because everything's dark and there's suddenly some glowing player in the middle of the forest, so just avoid doing it. Okay, so my sixth tip in this Rust video is that sometimes you're in situations where you're just screwed either way, and you really there's only one way out. You have to kill yourself. And the best way to do it is to basically just press F1. If you're on a Mac, hold FN and then press F1. But most of you are on PC. So, and then just type in suicide. And then you die. You killed yourself, you silly sod. So, that works pretty well. Okay, so my final tip, which is tip number 7, is that in the game Rust, there are players that are basically nude. They're basically naked, and that most people don't want that. So I think by default, nudity is like turned off. But if you want to make sure to, or if it's not turned off somehow, press FN F1 on the Mac or F1 on PC and type in censor.nudity. And then it works. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something if you're new. If you are not new, you probably didn't learn much, but this was directed at newer players. I will want to keep on doing videos of this nature about this game, so please comment any other tips. If I got anything wrong, please feel free to say so. Just don't be a dick in the comments. And other than that, I think that's it. Rate, comment, and subscribe, everybody. Peace.